beautiful ladies of Indianapolis, are you looking for a beauty place where you can buy all your latest human hairs and other beauty accessories? Look no more. The MD Beauty Salon, located at 3429 Kentucky Avenue, is just that right spot for all your beauty needs. At MD's, our customers' satisfaction is our foremost priority. Our staffs are friendly and accommodating. Contact us today on 317-360-2624. MD Beauty Salon, your one-stop shop for all your beauty needs. And hey, ladies, when you get there, tell Mariette that the girl is sexy.
All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on which part of the world you are. We are here again on the Logan's Hour. Today promised to be a very great edition of the Logan's Hour. So those of you following us out there, I want to say thank you. Thank you for joining us today. And we anticipate today to be a very great show. I think you can see the background already. Some people started jittering already, and there are ups and downs, and there are this calls and that call. But we also going to discuss those calls that were received today as well, and hopefully some of those people who involved with these probably we might mention your name as well. So we want to say thank you again for joining Logan's Hour. We want to say to some of our friends who have joined us, we want to say thank you for joining us. We will be joined by Mr. Peter Howard later. Mr. Peter Howard, surprisingly, he will be up here to address issues of different concerns, and it won't be rather the the anticipated fashion police. We live in a society that we all consider to be a little gullible, and the Liberian community is no exception to that. And I have few words of advice for the Liberian community today, and those of you living in the Liberian community. And as the show goes on, I will also send those words of advice to you people as well. And today promises to be a very great show. Today will be interesting, and today we will come from another side of the coins. So today specifically we will be today's show have been our motivational hour, but we're going to skip the motivation a little, and we're going to go into issues of relevance and that affects our community today and affects we young people as well. So let's take a still, let's enjoy today's program, and we will choose some lions on issues, and we'll step on some toes. We know not everybody gonna like it. Obviously, when we up here, sometimes not everybody like it, and that's the work we choose to serve our community in this other capacity. These are all community services. These are ways to help your community. And I want to say kudos to all of those out there who have always joined these Logan hours and try to make it better. We want to say we are not perfect. Perfection, we are not claiming to be. We are still in the process of learning. And all of you who have ways and ideas that can improve the Logan's Hour or improve other stations or other online or here, we are open to you people. We look forward to bring the news and entertain the community as well. So today I want to say to some of the people who follow me here, I want to say to my sister Brandy Alpha, welcome again to your show. This is the Logan's Hour. I want to say to my sister Vida Duo, the wife of Mr. Emerson Duo, I want to say thank you for joining us. To my brother, the opposition leader, Mr. Elisha Harris, the way forward is forward. I want to say thank you for joining Logan's Hour. To my sister Titi Banks, thank you for joining the Logan's Hour. And to my brother David Johnson, the man Johnson from all the way there in Ohio. Thank you so much, my dear brother, for joining the Logan's Hour. And to my sister, she just loved peace. I know you love peace. You really love peace. Thank you too for joining Logan's Hour. And to my dear sister, precious Logan Samuel, thank you for joining Logan's Hour. Oh, my dear brother Stephen Carter, you think so? Thank you for joining the Logan's Hour. And to the king has just joined us as well. The king Yuji Doswa. The king is here. And my brother Ebony Emmett, thank you for joining the Logan's Hour as well. And to all of you who have joined the Logan's Hour today, we want to say a very big thank you to you all. We truly appreciate you. John Blamo, Tutu Makati, my dear sister Faye. Thank you to my in-law, Faye. Thank you for joining the Logan's Hour. We really, truly appreciate you all. And it is an awesome experience to have such a people like you in the community and outside the community joining us from Liberia and joining us from other places. We want to say thank you. This is just by the blessings of God. You people can be able to join this show. And today we're going to do something a little more different instead of our usual thing we're always doing. And at the end of the day, we will open the line to have some calls coming in. And I know some people are going to call, some people are going to make their concern, but there are just a little issues that I feel that we have to talk about. And we're going to be talking about some of these issues. And the Omar just joined us, Sis Isabella. Thank you for joining us as well. And some of those issues have to do with young people, and some of it also have to do with old people. Hey, Brittany, Ellen B. Douglas. Thank you for joining me. That's my own in-law. Yeah. So today we're going to talk about issue confronting young people and issue also involved with the older people. We know we're going to step on some toes today. I'm not in any way trying to shy away from that. Everybody know me. I'm a lone soldier. I love to fight alone because when I'm dying, I'm going to die alone. Oh, my dear brother Levi, thank you so much for joining us. So all of you who have joined us today, it's awesome that you joined the conversation. My sister Wima, thank you for joining. The second lady, thanks for joining Logan's Hour. Today going to be a very interesting day. As I said, we're going to step on some toes here tonight. But we will do it in another fashion. We're not going to call no names. We're not going to be disrespectful to people. But we're just going to advise people. We want to talk to people who feels that they can control other people's life, which of course is obviously wrong. That's a bad sign. Hey, Sheena Cooper. Hey, long time. How you doing, my girl? Wow, it's been a while. Sheena. Yep. So those of you who following the show tonight, it's not going to be a great show. Trust me. DJ, Bagu, sure. They're not going to be a good show, trust me. We're going to enjoy, but we're going to turn it around. Instead of the regular motivational hour, we're going to go about advising. We're going to send more advices to people who want to control other people's lives. And we're going to deal with that issues. We will deal with it very extensively. And we will ask people who in the business of doing that to desist from that, because it is wrong to try to want to control other people. You have your life, the other person have their life, allow them to live their life. That's why what's his name? What it begin Detour or where made his song. Let me enjoy my life. You have your life, I have my life. Don't tell me how to live my life. Let me enjoy my life. You see, the idea of trying to control your fellow man, that is so demonic. That is so demonic. And those of you who go to church, who every day, sometimes when I look on Facebook, I see you on the front bench, I see you yelling, you calling God's name, you calling all his other names, Yahweh and Yeshua and all the names, and you still try to control people. Something wrong with you. And today we're going to talk on that. We're going to talk on those issues, and we're going to talk about specifically the reason why I'm saying this. And I will deal with that issue very extensively. So I don't want anybody to take offense to that. Just take it as a words of advice. I ain't going to call anybody's name. And the reason why our fashion police tonight is cancer, we will go into that as well. We will discuss it to the letter. So stick it still and don't go away. We will be right back. Trust me, we will be right back. for joining us again. It's a pleasure to be here serving you this evening. And rest assured, I can say this with all fear and favor that you guys are awesome. You guys are great to be here at this hour. And tonight we will okay, to all of you, my baby just joined, Celine, and to all of you who just joined us, I want to say thank you, Lofty, and who again here? Okay, to all of you who just joined, I want to say thank you. And tonight, like I stated, we're going to talk about some issues that confront all of us. All of us. It's not just specifically what's supposed to happen on the show tonight. And what's supposed to happen on the show tonight is should have been the Fashion Police show. You all know we have sent our flyers out, and a lot of people were interested in watching this wonderful Fashion Police show. But all of a sudden, members of the Liberian community, few members of the Liberian community, starts to reach out to Mr. Peter Howard, his family member, and calling him to tell him he shouldn't appear, he shouldn't talk about people dress code. And you see, listen, nobody here will going to discuss anybody dress code, and nobody have interest in discussing anybody dress code. Mr. Howard was trying to appear and talk about specifically designer wear, clothes that people wear, the design, the wool, and basically just giving a style that people wore at the program. But unfortunately, some of the people who have lived here and don't know what these things mean, they took serious offense to that and start running with it, start calling Peter mom, start calling other people who close to Peter. You know, some of you watching this show right now, you know yourself, and you know exactly I'm speaking to you. If this place have been in the dark for some time, and you found people who have come to take it from the dark and bring it to the light, you have to embrace it. This is the same wicked attitude we have with Liberia today. We boast to love Liberia, care about Liberia, but we still have this same dark and dirty heart. You can see your friend in the day, you laugh with him all day, make him feel comfortable like you the angel. But when you turn your back, you the worst evil. Just young man trying to show you the other side of him, how he knows on designer wear. He knows about design. He knows about fashion. He tried to just explore himself to the community. Try to make the community understand, hey, this is me. This is the other side of me. This is some of the part you people do not know. Some of you just become so envious, just running here and there, calling this person, calling that person. He shouldn't appear. He shouldn't talk about people's clothes. What were you wearing? That somebody can just put your clothes and talk about the design that you wore. Even the nail of the ball. I went to Goodwill to go and buy my clothes for the ball. I met somebody who was going to the ball. They went to Goodwill to buy the clothes. Is that a problem? Listen, some of you who reached out to his family and reach out to him and tell him not to appear, they just show how you estimated yourself. You see, one thing that is very key that I can rest assured and tell many people, self-esteem. It is the estimation of your self-image. It's how you value yourself. So if the young man coming up to talk about dress code, talk about the designer that people wearing, then you get issue with it. Mr. Howard is a fine young man. And it is a privilege for us Liberians to share this community with him. But anything a young person try to put a hand in, everybody just, the other day I mentioned it on this program. I talk about the crab in bucket mentality. This Stockholm syndrome that we're so used to pain, used to the agony, to the point where if somebody even going to bring good things, we just, no, we don't want it. We want to be back to the way we used to be. Thank you, my sister Fatima. It is about their mentality. Because if we do not change our minds, nothing will change around us. Look at this community first. Everybody came here, met this Indiana here. This place used to be called the White People Place. Now Liberia migrated here. Those that left here for some time, they managed to keep this place together. To our forefathers 20 years ago, they put this community together. They put this organization called the Liberian Association of Indiana. We all part of this association. We all part of this community. It is a privilege to serve and be in this community. But when one young person try to explode something, let's support him. The first thing we can say, if this person come up here and be denigrating, insultive, then you say, oh, that's not cool. Then we can all call him to book. But I'm just trying to tell the community, this is what I'm capable of doing. This is my style. This is what I have passion for. We kill his passion before he can even step out. And this is wrong. All of you who call his parents, all of you who call his mom, all of you who call him father, shame on you. Big shame on you. You are a disgrace. Allow people to explode. Allow people to use their God-given talent. You don't have to control nobody. You ain't nobody man or nobody pa to tell people what to do with their own life. Stop that. I understand we all came here. We're all grown. We have our family. But when somebody decides to take a step in life, embrace them, encourage them, and see what become of them. Mr. Peter Howard will join us. He will give his due of what I'm saying here. But it's wrong. You see the white people, you see the Black American people, you see the people who have lived in the Western world for some time. Even the children come home sometime. Look at the mommy and say, Mommy, I want to be president. The first thing you hear the man saying, oh, that's a brilliant idea. Start bringing books for him to read. Books that will lead him to his dream. But Africans are. So you say, I want to be president, and say, oh, you know, you're thinking BN, you know, who in your family ever become president? We have the disease. We have to stop thinking so mediocre and think very big. There has a book that says, think big and grow big. We can keep discouraging people when they have a gift and want to explode. Some of them even telling Peter's family that Peter shouldn't listen to Philip and Philip shouldn't use Peter to come and fight his battle. Which battle? Who am I saying in a battle here? So who am I saying in a battle? For what? Area? What area will give me? What area I have given me before? Now some of you, when you sit down with your lights busy and lazy, sir, you just call people names. Peter is a full-grown man. He above 25 years old. He can think and make his own decision. So some of you are calling Peter, man, oh, don't tell Peter and to tell Peter to not be fighting for the battle. Peter not a baby. I'm a Leo. I was born the 8th month, the 8th day, August 8th. I'm a lion. I don't need nobody to fight my battle. I would die as a one person. If I die, I ain't going to kill nobody. So anything I say with the vigor from my heart. And oh, no regret. Because I'm not a baby. Everything you hear me saying, I think about the consequences before I make the decision. I don't just make decision. I think about my consequences. What comes after my decision? So some of you were running to Peter's parents, talking to them about issues that a full young man capable of telling himself what to do. Then you start controlling him, calling his parents. He shouldn't do this. He shouldn't do that. You need to stop. LAI is not no animal farm. That when somebody step out to do something, you want to control their life. You need to stop. I remember a year ago when I started this platform, the same people wanted to kill this platform as well. Oh, this will not be good. And he come and use this platform to be cussing people. Y'all need to stop. We have evolved. Time have evolved. Everything moving around us so rapidly. Why can't we change? Why can't we do things differently? Why should we always be living in those day and age where everything we got to just struggle to do it? And when you find an easier means that people want to do it. This is fun. If a young man coming to the community to tell community about his style, how he can name, how he knows clothes by name, he knows spray by name, he knows this by name. It's the best time for the community to sit up here and let's talk about it. Ask the young man questions, and let the young man answer you. But he can say before he get out, you kill him before he can get out. That is so horrible, and we shouldn't be doing that. Let me say this to you. All of you who call his parents, all of you who call him to say things about what he wanted to do and kill his dream before he could come out, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be seriously ashamed of yourself. And not to just be ashamed of yourself, you need to desist. That do not represent you. We are all grown. We are all adults. Nobody here ever wanted to the paycheck and take it to him and say, pay your rent today. Everybody go on the clock. Go give everybody the same time, the same hour, the same minute. When you die, you would die alone. He died, he would die alone. Don't try to control his life. Control your life. Some of you living a miserable life. You don't like it. So why you can fix it? Why you want to control somebody else? Today, I won't get it myself. Let me bring Mr. Peter Howard in right now. Then the real conversation will start soon. So thank you again for joining the Logan's Hour. We are here tonight. Tonight, just my voice is a little different because I hate to see people try to control people. That is so demonic. That is from the better of the devil. God gave you dominion. He said, I gave you dominion. I gave you power to control your circumstances. Control the animals that walk on the ground, the birds of the air. He never tell you, say, control your fellow man. We are all equal. When people respect you, not that they're afraid of you. So thank you again for joining Logan's Hour. We're going to play this shot, and come back to Mr. Peter Howard. Mr. Peter Howard, are you ready? I see you right in the background. Mr. Howard, I'll bring you on. Can you see me? Put your head up a little. Just set the camera. I'm about to bring you on. All right. Thank you. I see you
now. Well, Philip, thank you for this time.
Yeah.
Take this time to address everyone who been calling my family, or especially my mom, texting them. I know every one of you guys, so I'm gonna deal with that matter by myself. Me hosting a fashion police show wasn't to insult anybody or to tell you your clothes is rubbish or your clothes look ugly. It was just me. You don't know what the show is gonna be about, to tell you about your style, how nice it was, what you should do with these pants or the designer you're wearing or the label. It was just a fun show, but Liberian people, I think, they don't like to support one another. They don't like improvement. They don't like entertainment. And they have this stigma and they just put like a label on young people that were rude. I think that's one of the complaint was going to my mom. Like, I'm very disrespectful, I'm rude. When the last time did I ever insult an older person in this community? When the last time anybody saw me in like an altercation or fighting someone? I've been here like 6 going to 7 years, none of that sport. Hello?
Go ahead, I hear you. I just want people to see the flyer. The kind of thing you're going to be discussing here tonight.
But
go ahead.
You know, it's just certain clique and certain group in this community, they don't like to see improvement. They talk about youth empowerment. They talk about empowering the youth, to give the youth chance. When someone try to bring something creative to the community and they just start to label the person to be a bad person. I'm not going to say what all they told my mom, but she told me, but I'm coming right back for them. Some of them are already miserable in their homes. They cannot stand their own husband and their wife them. They have kids. They don't know how to control their kids. They have to go find their kids' father or their kid's mom. But they're coming for me. But I'm not going to be rude on their life right now because I'm going to deal with them in person. If they have that money, they can file a lawsuit. I'm ready for the lawsuit.
Mr. Howard, trust me, I'm so proud of you. You know, the first time when we had a conversation in the background, when you told me, hey, Philip, this fashion police here, I know a lot of people thinking different. The point is, I'm going to display picture, they are going to insert the person clothes, but you told me that is different. You're going to be naming the clothes, the texture of the clothes, and the material they're wearing, and who's the designer that brought about this clothes. And when you started naming some clothes, I was so impressed. I was like, whoa, a lot of people haven't seen this. So it'll be an opportunity for you to explore yourself out there. Maybe other people who watching in Hollywood, in fashion, you could be like, if that man know all these things, these are the people we look for. Because the internet now is where everybody go to find talent, to scout talents. So
Sure.
if you know all the basic things that people in the community do not know, people wear clothes and don't know the clothes name. Even me, they code I wear, I even know the name. Me, I don't have my own thing, brother. I got to hide it. The other day I went to Goodwill. I saw somebody from the community. The person almost died. The person wanted to faint. The person told me, "Oh, I can't carry out. I couldn't get a loaf of charger." I said, "Who asked
But we all shop in the good way. I do have.
you?"
I shop in the good way. I shop into rugs. I shop into socks. I shop into all this stuff. Like, so it don't matter. It's what matter how you put it close together. You can wear like $10 shirt. So you put it with nice pants. It look good. But people like brand people, no, like not like brand, but Indiana people just have the mentality and they just label young people.
Yeah, but trust me, man, Peter. Though we missed this show today as to what you really want to discuss, because I told you personally that listen, I know how your mom feel. I know your mom, the kind of
Yeah,
impression people have given her that you are coming up here to be very insultive, to be calling people out and laughing at them. And I know our parents. I know when your mom said those things and begging you and coming on her knee and crying, I really begging you, baby. I really begging you. I never wanted you to disrespect her by appearing. Then maybe she might see it to be, oh, he still wanted to discuss issues about his fashion. But it is a very great thing for you as a young person to know what you know. I know some people in the community or some people outside the community, we pretend that we know it all, but we don't. We don't. A philosopher said, to know is common, but to know what ought to be known is a common, which means you know what you know. But some things that I expect you to know, you don't know it. That's
sure.
why we all learn from each other. That's why learning is a whole lifetime process. No one graduates from the school of life because every time you learn, it's a new experience that adds to you. And the more experience you have, the more wiser you become. Well, Mr. Howard, just for the sake of your mom, we will, the fashion police for now. We will better have a time to sit with her and explain to her this is what we're going to happen on that show. This was not about insulting somebody ma or insulting somebody pa, but somebody who called from the community and giving your man different impression as to what you're going to do. You're going to cost people. You're going to do that. You're going to do that. That was so cool.
And I just want to make this clear to the Liberian community. Philip, my group of friends don't have no influence over me. I make my own decision. I know my right from my wrong. I do what I want to do. So people should stop saying that the group of friends I follow, you stop labeling people to be bad people. You stop that. That's not good. You have kids, you have young people coming out to it. People start doing it to your kids, they will feel bad. Not because I follow my friends and you have whole lot of negative things to say about them or to say about another. You stop doing that. That's bad. You
That's so, so bad.
start attacking you. If you start labeling us like that or saying stuff about us, that's bad. I feel very hurt when I heard all the stuff my mom was telling me and you guys say about me, my friends, then that's not nice. Stop that.
You know, you
Your
know,
family too, when people come for your family like that or come for your kids like that, you don't back up because like I'll do mostly like you do me, I do you. I'm good at that game too, sir. It would
yeah.
the
You see,
street.
you see, trust me, Peter. To be in all fairness, I know some of them reach out to your mom, they send her messages and things, but your mom should be careful. I shouldn't lay hand on some of those messages. When I lay hand on some of the messages, I will display the messages here.
I
I will
have
call
I
those individual
have
names.
come to you. I have a lot of the messages.
Okay,
And I'll
there
be
you go.
to them to I have a lot of the messages and as I
There
still
you go.
in the area group chat, I know all the names name. I don't want to name the name, but I get them one more pass. I come in right
Yeah.
on them back to back.
And all those
We'll
messages,
put
all of those who
on
send those messages,
it.
we going to post those messages. We're going to display those messages on here, and we're going to talk to you. We will talk to you openly as well. Because if you want to kill a person's dream, it means you are evil. You are worse than the devil. You didn't need to be going to church. If you can kill dreams killer, if you want to be a dreams killer, then you are worse than the devil. Mr. Howell, thank you for being here. If you want to express yourself whatever way possible, I want to give you the floor. Go ahead. Say what you want to say before you can leave.
So I know you guys not gonna kill the fashion police dream. So in few months time, I'm gonna be launching my official fashion police page, blocking from all Uncle Liberia, Europe, or Liberian community or Minnesota, or are gonna be blocking from there. So if you have issue with that, you can file a lawsuit. I know this is America. I know everybody can afford. Everybody have money to hire a lawyer. At least I have my own lawyer. Jima will represent me.
Yeah, that's true. You
But
know,
it's very hurtful. You guys need to stop. The older people, you need to stop that. And
yeah,
I start spotting people's name. I start spotting people's friends' name. Not because you guys don't get along, and you guys should be calling and saying, "I don't want to use words because of Facebook." You start saying stuff. It's very hurtful. Please.
yeah, yeah.
And you're gonna
I,
see all the next year be laughing. Oh, how you doing? How this one? That's bad. And when we see you, we start cussing you like that. Meantime, you say the boy rude now. I've never insulted no one here. So you're
yeah.
to start doing it right now.
So people call your parents and telling your parents that I'm using you for my bidding. I'm using you to fight for me.
That's what they say. They say I'm fighting Philly battle. I have all the text, everything. My mom called me. She told me everything.
You see,
Over. What election has to do with fashion police? The first rumor was like you drove me to Atlanta to not attend the inaugural ball. That's stupid. How will you send me to Atlanta then you attend the inaugural ball? That makes
yes. Tell me about it. What's the logic in that? That you will abandon the ball and I stay to attend the ball.
that makes sense. How will you send me to Atlanta then I go to Atlanta then you attend the ball and you sit home?
Of
Or
course,
follow us to Atlanta?
if I were even angry, why should I go there? Who forced me to go there? So they need to stop this. They need to stop it. Whoever person call Peter and say, I'm using Peter for my bidding, I'm using Peter to fight my battle, or whatever battle you think I have, I shouldn't grab those messages. I'm a one-man soldier. I'm an August 8. I'm a Leo. I'm a lion. When I grab those messages, I ain't gonna come on my show to talk about it. I'm gonna meet you in person. Then you will tell me the battle I have.
You should meet Judah 27 on the park. They would feel because I want to pushing people to right now.
It makes no sense. The thing is over. We try more to say, let's unite, let's move on. Let's live in this place as one people. So which battle we have? Which battle I have that I will go tell Peter to go fight my battle? I got my able lieutenant, my wife. Why I can't use my wife to go fight? I got 3 children. I got 2 boys. Why I can't use them to go fight? Why should I go and take Peter, who's a full-grown man, know what he wants for himself, go to work every day, come from work because he know what he want to do with his money? Then I say, go, oh, Peter, you know what happened? I'm scared. I'm a coward. Go fight for me. Do I look like a coward?
And like so one person said the whole clique just run with the same news. It's just like a clique. So they say, oh, okay, Philip looking using Peter Howard to fight his battle to be throwing jobs at the government. What jobs are thrown at the government? People be talking like all kind of rubbish in the group chat. Somehow like we peaceful people, we just crack joke just to keep the group chat lively. Election time, we want to be messy, we'll be messy, but we're being respectful. At least I'm not in my 40 or old person, but I know how to control myself. I know my self-esteem. I know what I'm fighting for in life. But Liberian people, they will always be Liberian people. But as I say, I'm coming for them. My
Yeah,
mom will tell me everybody, I already get all the messages. I'm coming for them one.
Peter, they want to send your mind. They say, I'm using you to fight my battle. I'm interested in those. If you send any of the messages to me, or all I need to do, I just need to save the number in my phone. IMO will give me the person name that on the ID card. Then I will walk to you, shake your hand, and ask you, can I have a word with you? And you will tell me the battle I have to fight. Do I look like somebody who's scared?
You know
The election is over, it's done. Why should I worry about election? Election do not define me. It was just a movement that I asked the community that I want to serve. The community said, well, Philip, you're a decent man. We see that now it's your time to serve. So what should I do? Be angry about it? I never take no for an answer. I sold insurance. Let me tell you, I was an insurance agent. We don't take no for an answer. No me, go come back. So some of you who think people are angry and people this and people that, you better disease. You better go sit down. Because somebody told me, some of you who are running behind Peter and calling Peter man, are some of you who wore Halloween costume to a ball. So you thought we're going to discuss the Halloween costume? I'm begging y'all, man. Please, man. Y'all don't make people vex.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all don't make people vex.
No,
you go to boy, you wore Halloween costume. So when they say Peter coming on top of fashion police, you thought he coming to discuss Halloween costume?
Oh my gosh. This time, Liberian people don't use it's the ball for me, because that's war. I know it's a good war or it's a bad war, because it's the shoes for me, it's the shirt for me. I think it's like a bad war these days now. So no one should use that war again. Please. That a lot of trouble. Like, it means a lot of time I'm getting comfortable on your shoes. I like the shoes. You don't know what the war means, you just conclude. So Liberian people, I beg you, don't use that word again. It's the word for me. It's the teeth for me. Don't use it again.
Yeah.
A bad word.
You're right. You're right. So, we want to say we appreciate everybody. Trust me, we appreciate the community so much. It is time that we grow up. It is time that we integrate. It is time that we leave our Liberian mentality back home. Act like we're living in America. That's why they say when you migrate to Rome, you act like the Romans. We can't come to America living in the kind of society that the people so open-minded. Then we stay acting like we're living in West Point or living in Nukuta or living in Mama Point. We have to behave like we're in an open society. They can have how they call it? How they call that other one? LMA or something in Minnesota.
Entertainment Award.
That Entertainment Award. LDA. You will see they will have the fashion police session where we'll talk about clothes, talk about design. Even the BET, they'll have whole segment where we'll talk about the design that people wear, talk about the clothes, who the first that designed these clothes, and when the clothes were first introduced, and who introduced the clothes to the stage. My people, it means when we know it means somebody else that know it can educate us. Let's stop being a dream kidder. Let's stop being a dream kidder. Let's help to wake everybody up. Help your Liberian brother who has a dream and want to explore his dream. Don't kill him before he can grow. The Bible says your vision, your dreams. That's what they say, young man will see vision and the old man will dream dreams. So don't kill his dream before he can grow. He has a dream and he can do it. Look at now these days. Most of the money people you find right there, they're YouTuber, Facebooker. They make money. So why if the Liberian man tell man say tomorrow, oh, I won't be a YouTube artist or whatever, man say, what? I say to school for YouTube, in it. Yeah, but other people get made up for YouTube. But because we know it, so we believe that it's wrong. And we have to leave it. We have to graduate, my people. We in the Western world now. The reason why we left from Liberia, we came all the way yet. That because we want to make the difference. Whatever way we can make the difference and get the money. That's what children get involved and make the money. It should be legal. We can't stop. We can't be discouraging them for everything they want to do. Our mindset, we have to change it. You know, go ahead.
You know what pinning me in the whole stuff right now?
No.
I my suit to the dry cleaner. I pay my hard-earned money to dry clean it nicely to come on the show, and I don't have the chance to wear it.
Yes, I know. But the thing about it, they have to, first of all, you see, like way back in school, that they got to wrote something, the man said, to hell with the president. And he left it open. And the security guys on the ship, because they want to impress the president, because they want to prove to their slave master that I'm a good servant, they grabbed the man and started to beat him, talking to the president. Mr. President, oh, hail the president. Guess what? What? This man insulted you. And this is the president said, okay, how you insulted me? He said, the man said, to hell with you. The president said, okay, let me see it. They showed the man statement. The man said, to hell with the president. The president said, oh, are you insulting me, sir? He said, no, Mr. President. I already my statement I haven't ended yet. It have no period mark, no command, no nothing. Oh, president said, okay, let me end his statement. The man said, the man just put enemy right to the end and put period. To hell with the president enemies. And that was it. So we Liberians, we have to encourage our young brothers and sisters who has a dream, which can be dreams cater. That thing been happening from back home. Even you start playing football, your own old man beating you, telling you say football are dirty sport. But today we get one football player that become president. We get one football player that play football in the dirty mud and to world best tattoo. We get now football have been introduced around the world. We see football players then making millions of dollars with Cristiano Ronaldo signing for 200 million, 300 million. But only because we cannot see beyond that. Let's see beyond ourselves. Our eye just showing us what we can see temporarily. Our vision is what we can see in the future. So that encourage somebody when it has a vision. We can't sit down and when we see one person has a vision, we jump on you, we kill that vision. Then when I sit down here and talk about we like crab in bucket, we have a crab in bucket mentality. Then people say, oh, yeah, because the has crab in bucket behave. Which one person decide to
which
go
one
up?
the crab, the Duga crab or the water crab or the river crab?
Anyone. But if you monitor crabs in bucket, you see one of the crab will be so strong enough to manage climb all in front and try to hang to the bucket top. Before that crab can even manage to leap, all of them will just move from under you. You can't die again. Everybody start over. And they'll keep doing it till the owner kind of way how all of them, then they prepare for the bomber. So we have to help. Put your fingers, let me stand. The next man put your finger, the other person stand. We hold our hands together and move on. But Peter, I want to appreciate you. I want to appreciate your courage. Because even today when I spoke to you, you say, oh, I will stay calm on at least. Let me just clear my side. Let me tell people how I feel. And I told you, I said, Peter, you don't have to because I don't want people thinking that, oh, you want to be disrespectful to your mouth. But while you stay here, I know why you're in your house. Some people would love to make some contributions because I see people asking me, I should ping the number, I should put the number on the screen. Some people would love to make contributions to the show tonight. So if you want to call, the number is 401-359-5072. Call in and make your comment, or you can say something while Mr. Howard will soon be leaving us. But today we had a whole show planned, but only because people saw the way we posted a flyer, boom, because some of them, they are not used to it, they had issues. They start running with it. Peter come in cuss. Peter come and do this. When the last time you saw him cussing? And why would he cuss? For what? What you did to him that he come and cuss you?
What have issue of why coming to insult you?
Yeah. So if you want to participate, if you want to say anything concerning what we're discussing, the number is here. The number is 401-359-5072. Okay, we have our first caller right now. Let's see what the caller say here. Caller number 1. Hello. Hold on. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me say thanks for the show. I follow. I still following. And let me say thanks to Peter. You know, just what you said when I was listening to you, right? People tired and with the Liberians, we just look at it and just let it die because the lack of knowledge.
Yeah, my people perish.
Yeah.
Hold on, just a second. Let me put my volume. Or somebody complaining that the volume is low. Just a second. To I'll call you Jaden. Somebody on the phone. Let me put the volume up for this caller here. Just a second. Okay, go ahead, caller.
Yeah. So the knowledge we suffer for, that's why I mean, we just like that. And when we're ready, we say the country is growing backward. The country is growing backward. But you know, the other country we're in today that you see got all the celebrity, all the good development and stuff, because while the people put all into it.
Yeah.
When you come out to do something, if you can't help the person, don't kill them. We need to stop. And Peter, don't stop there. You need to come out and make this pushing that tomorrow they shouldn't do it to another person. Because if people doing this thing and we keep there in the back, it will be sweet in the mouth, as we always say, and they will do it to another person. So when you bring this kind of thing, nobody's feeding anybody in the country. That's a good thing I live in America. Everybody works for their own money. You can give somebody respect, but you don't live with them. You can really work for somebody, but you don't still live with them.
Thank you so much.
So thank you, Pierre. I stop right there. I don't want to go too far to take over the time.
Thank you, Honorable Ambassador. Thank you so much. We have caller number 2. Caller number 2, go ahead. Oh man, the baby doing with you. Look at our princess. We're calling. Let me try to place a call back to her.
Princess.
Yeah.
Hello, thank you for calling.
It want the voicemail.
Okay, looking at our princess call back. Yeah, I have people. The line was blinking just now. So look at our princess. Okay, she calling back. No, the woman back. You know the woman can hold back. They kind of conversation and the woman left already. Go ahead. Oh, hold on. I think I got it volume low. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I am sorry. I'm just not tuning into the show. I just left work.
Okay.
What I'm gonna say is, you understand? Everybody has their opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yep.
You cannot say we're a community and then you're calling around to silence people because you have. You understand? You cannot silence somebody because it's not right. Everybody has an opinion. Peter has his right. The whole point of fashion police is to be able to say, okay, we come together as a community.
Mm-hmm.
And this is something that is, this is something that's common. It's not making fun of anybody. It's not to downgrade anybody,
mm-hmm.
but it is for enlightenment of the situation. That's what fashion police is. But because people are so small-minded and they take everything personal except when it comes to them. You understand? This is a community that we're trying to build. This is a community that we're trying to evolve. And you cannot silence people because you feel a certain type of way.
Yeah.
This community is for all of us. So nobody has the right to come and silence Peter because they feel in a certain type of way. Nobody is calling anybody for the fact that people are actually seriously calling people to silence them, but then they're coming out here preaching unity. That is BS to me. Okay?
Yeah, you're right.
You cannot say we're a community. We're trying to evolve the community, but then you're calling people selective because you feel in the same type of way. Nobody has a voice. We shouldn't be able to silence our voice because a certain party or a certain individual don't want to be put out there. Nobody's coming out to attack anybody. It's all in fun. But you want to go behind closed doors and attack people. But then when it comes to certain things that's fun for the community, then it becomes personal.
You are right. Trust me. You are so right.
For the fact that they're calling Peter's mom to silence him is BS. You understand?
Yep.
That is BS. But then you come online, they come on your show, then they want to preach unity.
You are right.
That's not unity. That's not unity. You cannot influence me. And then as far as the food was trash. That food was trash. That's the reason why I don't go to events and I don't eat outside. The food was trash. The program was trash. We have the right to say how we feel. It's not anything personal. If you want to take it personal, you change your behavior. You understand? If anything that's going to be personal to you, you change it. If you don't like something, you change it. But don't come here and speak a bunch of nonsense, speak a bunch of senseless. Well, at the end of the day, you don't even know the meaning behind it, but then you want to call and be threatening people. All those people that was over there was trash. The outfits was trash. Stomach was hanging. Okay? They were trash. So what's the big deal in it if we want to come out and say, okay, we want to have something fun? Peter being a fashion police is simply to just put enlightenment on situation what it seems to be so personal.
I know.
What is the problem? Why are people so petty? Why is it that somebody always has to honor a certain individual? Because why? You don't want the truth to come out. It's not even something true. It's something that everybody is seeing. So what's the big deal in it?
Tell me about it.
What's the big deal? Why are people so small-minded? It's one of those people that are so small-minded, take things so personal. I don't give a damn about the degree that you have. Trust me, the degree does not surpower mind. Your degree does not overpower mind, because if we go in debate right now, I will damage the hell out of you.
I know.
I will damage you. The only thing you can say is material. Material is not going to go with you to your grave. So calm down. Let people have fun. Get your head out of your ass, because none of y'all is shit to nobody in this community. Y'all don't pay nobody fucking bills. Y'all don't do shit for no damn fucking body to be silencing somebody. That is a BS, because if you like you're intimidate people so damn much. Who the hell are you to come and intimidate? You're fucking new to this community. Who the hell are you to come and intimidate?
Preach.
Sit your ass down and have fun. You have people that got him with that body.
That's
You
it.
got one in your body. So what?
Hey,
So
princess.
let people have fun. Come on. You take the littlest thing and make it into a big deal. Like, chill the hell out. Get your ass out of, get your head out of your fucking ass, and then you'll see.
Oh my God. Thank you
Like,
so
what the fuck? College people sent you so big,
The
right?
princess is
Princess,
angry.
thank you so much. Look at our princess. Thank you.
I'm waiting. There's somebody call my phone, but I was getting it before they did reset.
Thank you so much. Look at our princess. Thank you so much.
The princess is angry.
Well, trust me, that's the princess. The princess is angry. So the person been calling back to back. Let me see who is this. We have to. Yeah, the princess. The princess was angry. I understand. It was just slip or tongue. The princess was just it was slip or tongue. The princess wasn't calling intentionally
Angry.
to cause, but
They're trying to
she
silence her friend.
she was angry. Hello, caller. Oh, my sister Flo, how are you?
I'm great. How are you guys doing?
We're doing pretty good here. We follow you in the comment section.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh no, you said, yeah, you're telling someone to take your cousin phone.
I love my cousin, but no.
Yeah.
I really wanted to tell Peter that I think this was going to be a really great idea for people like us. It may not be for a certain group, but for the people who enjoy fashion, dressing up, we all look forward to this.
Yeah.
So I just feel like we should have given him like a chance to showcase what he had in store and stuff like that, and then see, that's gonna be fun.
Yes.
Have like a co-host.
That's the thing. That's what I wanted to do.
I have a co-host every time. I have a surprise
for them. I didn't see
and surprisingly, we won't call the co-host name because the whole community are gonna go wow, because that's a big person, dude.
The biggest show ever.
Yeah, Peter had a pretty good, nice co-host, man. Though she's somebody on Facebook that a lot of people do not like, but we're going to be surprising for her to appear, and she and Peter, because Peter are going to control the show. I wasn't going to be on the show. Peter, call her name, because
my co-host gonna be the one and only.
Listen to the co-host.
Aaron.
Shout out, Raul, going to be Peter co-host for today. I had to call her and make her understand that the show cannot continue because of what was going on. Shout out, Raul agreed to become the co-host today. So I have to call her later on and say, hey, shout out, the show cannot go on because of this reason and that reason. But she knew that today's show was not to insult anybody, it was just to talk about clothes and talk about design wear. That's all. Even Peter, I'm not even going to pull people picture and show their clothes. No, you're not going to do that. You're going to talk about clothes, basically. But I'm glad that you, Cashflow, you say you love to be part of the next time. So Peter,
Flores are here.
Okay. So she says she would love to be one of the guests next time. So Peter, plan it again. Let's see.
I will.
Thank you so much, Cashflow. Yep, Florence, thank you so much. Let's see this person here. Hold on, caller. Hold on. Hello, caller. Oh, the King Doswa, the King UJ Doswa.
Yeah, but it's not a king on the phone. It's Melvin.
Okay, Melvin, go ahead. How are you?
I'm good. Actually, I don't listen to you guys say City,
Mm-hmm.
but I live in Fargo, North Dakota.
Okay.
And Peter is my little bro. You know, we came from the Jacob Hill.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just mute your phone in the background and go ahead.
Yeah. I've been following you guys' show, and they came maybe to follow your show and stuff like that. So, and I see my begin talking about fashion and stuff like that. Other people, like, they come a little bit mad about what Peter was trying to make some people like because they're not dressed good and stuff like that. It's our community, like, some people like they don't put a shit together, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, because when we have stuff like that, you gotta be look neatly dressed before you can, go on stuff like that. Some people just dress reckless.
Yeah, I understand.
So it was not a big thing that Peter gonna say or Peter gonna disgrace them or that and stuff like that. But you just gotta put your shit together, So,
and trust me, a lot of people were neatly dressed. Look at the group of guys. See how the guys were dressed. Yeah, pretty good, pretty well attired. I don't know what people see in this, and they had to take issue out of it. And it's not going to be, you're going to, like, for example, Peter are going to display the picture and talk about the coat that both of them wearing and talk about the design and the way the coat is put together. And that's some recommendations in our dressing. Somehow we don't know it. Some people don't even know that when you're wearing a plain coat, you can wear, I know, color shirt or flower shirt or what kind of shirt on it. I even know that one of my women, so that when I wear some shirt there, she can say, what's that? You better put that one down. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Like, in the community, when we not bring this shit in, other people will not, they will not put the shit together.
Yeah. People were well dressed, man.
It was just like a fun making stuff. It was not like to disgrace people or Peter trying to disgrace people. Peter was just trying to, come out, say one or two, or next time when you're going on, like, they're kind of even, you got to put your shit together, your pose your knees and shit like that, you got to put it together, but anyway, it's the Liberian community in Indiana,
Yeah.
But, we got other states, we got other cities around in America, people like, this time around, we're in a new war, when you're going out on a kind of a classic event, you got to put your shit together.
Yeah. Thank you so much, my dear brother. Thank you, man. Thanks for joining the show tonight.
Yeah, I was just trying to make a little point, let the other people to make their point.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
you. All right, Peter. Your people just spoke to you. You want to speak to them before you can leave?
I'm gonna talk to him later on. Thank you for your comment.
Okay.
And Philly,
go ahead.
I also volunteer myself to pay some people's status to start them free of charge.
Yeah.
Two people reached up to me, but end of the day they didn't come back and help them. But at least they did well. They was good on the inaugural ball.
Yeah. Yeah, you see the kind of African clothes here. Imagine they've been talking about the African clothes and talking about the shoes. Look at this clothes here. The coat is well neat on the man. The lady behind, see how her dress so elegant. And look at Mr. Sawenda Samba, African chef, having the African map on there, wearing the African beads on his neck. So these are just some basic things. The man are just going to throw some light on how he looks so good with the African shine at that kind of gathering. Okay, let me answer the professor. The professor is calling right now. How you doing, Professor Willa Pili?
How you doing, Philip?
I am so pretty good, Professor. So first of all, before you go ahead, I want to say my sympathy for the loss of your brother.
Oh, thank you so much, Philip.
Happy sympathy, Professor.
Yeah. Peter said you have a sympathy as well.
Oh, thank you, Peter.
Yep. Go ahead, Professor.
So this is for Peter. A lot of times in life, your dreams
And what you are excelling to do comes from within you. Nobody has that gut feeling like the bearer of whatever it is you want to do.
Sure.
I'm now upset with Peter because I look forward to this show. I came for the show. Can you imagine? I normally go to bed early, but I'm like, oh no, the police show is tonight. We want to share. I know what's going to be fun.
Yeah.
But to come tonight and say people call Peter mom, and because that Peter is not doing the show like he intended to do the show, I'm mad at Peter. Nobody is going to lift you up to the height you want to go to. When you find few people that will give you their shoulders for you to stand on, you stand on it and keep moving. When this show is successful tomorrow, trust me, we will be in the neighborhood saying, oh, he's a Liberian. Because that's when we want to identify ourselves with you. Yeah. So for you to take the information that came to you and your mom, and tonight you are not having this show, I'm upset with you. Never in life let anybody dictate what you want to be or do. So please, for the record, I don't want to hear this anymore.
All right, Professor.
You want to do the show, you do the show. Those who will support you. Those who will not, will not. Until they see the outcome, then they want to identify.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right, Professor.
Professor, thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much, Professor Pele.
All right, Pele.
Yep, that was the voice of Professor Willa Pele, the community missile voice. She came out during the campaign process, and she been working on some things behind the scene. And trust me, she will be coming back on the show ready, and trying to educate the young people of this community. As she and I discussed the other day, she said, "Hey, I got little things I'm trying to put together, and I'll be coming back to the community to educate the community on few issues." So it will be a nice thing to see the professor back here. But a few days, as I stated, the professor is a little busy. Yep, the professor is a little busy. So we'll talk to Peter Ma first.
No, Philip, you know what happened? Liberian people,
Mm-hmm.
I have not done nothing bad in this community or insult no one. All the good stuff I've been doing for Liberian people here back home, no one have given me credit. Only God can give me credit. No one have ever talked about my nonprofit. I have like 20 students in Africa that I paid the tuition from my own pocket. No one have ever said that before. I feed disabled people every month. I'm not the kind of person going to be showing it, placarding it in a group chat.
Yeah, I saw that.
Let people know I have my own platform.
Yeah, I saw your foundation.
People are not going to give me credit for that or say, "Oh, Peter is this person," but they're going to be calling like he's rude. He's this one. They're not going to talk the good side about Peter. I have multiple businesses I'm running, and like I in my corner and just living my low key life while I'm like trying to build. I think I can classify myself as a social life because I know people know me, and I'm a bubbly person being all around.
Okay, we got another call, Peter. Just a second. Go ahead, Connor. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, Jeremiah, go ahead.
According to capacity as a private citizen.
All right.
I thought to throw light on the discussion.
Go ahead.
Well, I think sometimes when people come up with ideas, I think sometimes their ideas are good, but sometimes they're optics.
Okay.
I do sincerely think that the expression on the show today tells you that a vast majority of the public is interested in the show being posted. But again, prior to the show coming on air, you got to anticipate the show too. Prior to the show coming on air, I think where the organizer did was that preview of it was that circling of the fellow's shoe. I think it brought some offense to that extent, but in the interest of like blending your clothes, coming for colors, is continuity that people always want to blend. People always have expert ideas on these things, and we are in the Western world. We understand these things too. But sometimes Peter, like the guy, I wouldn't stay on the show and say, "Oh, he's very disrespectful in the community," or "he's this, he's that." No, he's a cool dude, right? But sometimes the way he had his vision, I believe that there's always another chance to something. Because even when you get dressed, people see you, people want to know who put your suit together. Sometimes it's not one of your ideas. Sometimes you can even enter the Gucci store. You don't know what to think because you don't know what goes with what. But if the same thing, if the brother has this vision and he can communicate this vision to the community from the office of this show, I think the people need a show, but they need a show in a more professional manner, as he said he would do. And maybe after he had some conversation with his parents, I think he's old enough to understand that maybe they will allow him to do it and he can do it at his own solution. But maybe people thought the show would have been something like we'd be discussing individual personalities like that, like the serving of the fellowship shoe. But I think to blend clothes and stuff like that, talking about something the red carpet, all those small things, I don't think it's literally a bad idea. But you have to know the customers. You have to know who you're attracting, your crews, who's going to be listening. So I think the brother, if he has this vision and he wants to perpetuate it, he can come up with his platform and he can maybe do it in a more it shouldn't look like voking, like in the Liberian parents who say voking. It shouldn't be voking. We should be discussing like, oh, okay, Jeremiah, you want to wear this? Okay, this trouser goes with this black shirt. Or like even when I saw Peter after the inauguration, Peter told me, he said, "My man, your suit are not bad, but why you wear that?" I think he's not sure. I had explained it. I said, "Oh, I just wanted to leave this neck open because I was going to be busy." So okay, I said, yeah, that was a discussion. So I mean, once these things go like that, with we peers that understand it, and we take some degree of the older people from in it, that resonates with us. That's another option because people would. Some of us we in the state, but we don't have parents here, right? But other people got parents here. When people start discussing other people, it sends bad feelings. So I think the brother idea is good. And once he doesn't, once he sticks to the issue and he promotes his brand, he comes out someday, I can solicit advice from me. I can come in and say, oh, man, I want to wear this. Or you think I can wear this with sneakers or something like that? I can't. We can also be friends and we can still talk about these things. But I think this thing that when you said it on the show today, more explanation was done. I don't think it would have turned out because I anticipated the show. I was busy, but I clicked on the show and I heard the discussion and I also watched the views because the views tells you who's in favor and who's not. You understand me? So I think it's a good idea. And next time, maybe after a few conversations with his relatives, I think if he launches his platform, I think we all can come and something. Once it doesn't offend people like names calling or tend to be bullying. So thank you, Mr.
Thank you so much, Jeremiah Chie.
Thank
So
you,
that's the
Mr.
voice
Chie.
of Jeremiah Chie, the IRC chairperson. But for tonight, he called in his capacity as a ordinary citizen. No,
ordinary citizen.
Peter is so funny. Why you being bookman?
I said spokesman.
Oh, spokesman. Oh, okay. Yeah. So that just it, Peter. We want to say we appreciate you so hardly. The community do appreciate you, and we all know. You see, the thing I said here previously, right? If we don't know something, all we need to do, we need to ask questions. Go to Google and say, "Hey, Google, what fashion police means?" Go to other programs and say, "Hey, when people doing fashion police, what the show is about." So it's like
you ask Sirius will tell you or Alexa.
Trust me. So some of the things are just easy to open our community to expand. Because trust me, small papa there, small over there, small brother there, even the kid in 1990. They were fortunate enough to leave Liberia already, but they don't know everything. So when some of these things are coming up, when people try to open the community to some new things, entertainment, the community coming together, the community got to come together in all forms, in all ways possible. That can bring more unity to this community. That we can have young people with scouting young talents and going out and we're seeing what they're capable of doing. Like I just mentioned here, your man sent you to school, you graduate from college. Go back to your mind and say, oh, I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be making content on YouTube. See how she want to give a full stay. She will say, you're not serious. You don't even know what thing God has for you. YouTube, that way you want to be. She expect you to wear necktie and go sit down in the bank and be working for $20 per hour. And what you can just sit down and create content and make 1,000, 5,000 citizens, and people doing advertisement on just your platform for $1,500 just an hour. But our parents do not know that. So if we're coming up and the young people who supposed to be open-minded because of politics, they get so blind and saying, oh, the community is sensitive, you're supposed to be telling your brother and your sister or whoever person who is close-minded that, hey, listen, we appreciate all of these things. This is good for the community. They show the other side. They show diversity. Other people that just come here, like even me here, there's some things I can do that people don't even know. There's some things that even Jeremiah, who called just now, people don't know. I met a Liberian brother in the community who is very good in Cisco. Nobody know. He can sit down right here and you sit down right there. He uses your account. You don't even know he's using your account. I mean, your Facebook account. He can open any phone without asking for your password. And I met him at the school right here. He learned those things right here. He's not part of the Liberian community. What if he come one day and say, I want to have a program or I want to have a workshop where I can educate young people? What if somebody would say, oh, when you teach our children that one, you teaching them how to go steal?
Yeah, that's what they'll say. This just showed me that all my ideas and my plans I have to work with the youth, with the new youth chair. I think they're going to silence it because if I bring it on board to work with the administration or whosoever in power, going to silence it because it's coming from Peter.
Peter, let me say this to you. We can go beyond this community. The community is not our stopping point. We have no boundary. We have no boundary. The only difference is we are fortunate enough to group ourselves in the part of Indiana. But Indiana is not anybody here limit. Anybody can get up tomorrow morning and feel Indiana is not better for me to lay. They can move to whatever state they feel better for them. So any God-given talent that you have, the Bible says a man gift will make room for him. Will make him sit with kings. If you find a gift, if you feel it can make room for you, don't limit yourself to this community. The community is just that we are here and we have to participate and we have to live here as family, period. But your life expand beyond this community. Mr. Howell, I want to say thank you so much.
All right, thank you for
the really do appreciate you being here tonight. We appreciate the courage to come up and speak your mind. So let's get your parting. Speak to your people before you can leave.
I want to say thanks to everybody who called in for your comment, and I'm going to take your advice and use it for its internal purpose. And they're not going to stop me from doing what I want to do. I just have to talk to my family and make that decision to make my fashion police show. It's going to be official by March. Nothing going to stop me. And you guys can follow me on Facebook, Peter Howard, or Instagram, P_face_Howard. And you're gonna see all my businesses and all my accomplishment right there. And don't let Liberian people tell you rubbish about me. I am a good person and I'm here for people. So thanks to everybody again, and thanks to Fitted Looking. And yeah, don't spoil Fitted name. Fitted don't have no influence over me.
There you go. Thank you so much, Mr. Peter Howell. Let's go be with you. So that was the voice of Mr. Peter Howard. As you can see in the background, he's supposed to be here doing his fashion police. You can see all there. He's crank and he has his well-posted plans. And we look forward to seeing Mr. Peter Howard again. And he's going to come back. Like he stated in March, he have his program will keep running. And we encourage everybody in the Liberian community, let's support one another. Let's support whatever dreams and talent the brother have. And to those of you who in the Liberian community, and keep going to dealership and you're buying cars and the cars is not durable and you still hoping for God to send you better plans or God to show you which dealership is better. I want to say your worries are over. Don't look anywhere else. Eba and Son Motor Imports, they are here for you. Then the number is 317-377-4352. Eba and Sons Motor. You can call and you will talk to somebody who's going to tell you about your credit score, what you have credit score or not having credit score. They are very accommodating. They're going to talk to you. They respect you. And doing business with them, trust me, the warranties are so better. I have an experience. If you want to experience, if you want a car that will be durable, that you can call the dealership at any time. If he has a complaint, they can make some good recommendations to you as to mechanic shop or better mechanics. Don't look anywhere else again. Eva and Sound Motors. So get ready, 317-377-4352. Eva and Son. Listen, we are in January, and now this time of the year, we know that everybody do their taxes, and now it's the time we go and do our taxes. We call it our W-2s for our jobs and go and file our taxes. So if you want to file your taxes, don't go anywhere far this time around. You have one of your Liberian brother. His name is Sebastian Daba, your reliable tax preparation service. So Mr. Daba will be here to do your tax, so you will do your taxes, bookkeeping, you notarize document as well. So to prepare your taxes, it's appointment only. All you need to do, call the number on here, 317-332-2975. Mr. Daba will be here to process your taxes. And the big one is coming up on February 18th. Listen, my mom, the woman that bought me, if you want to see her, get ready. On the 18th, we'll be celebrating her 70th birthday. 70, 70. You know what I mean for God to Mary 70? You see the woman Marsha? I'm still there. And my mom. So my mom's birthday is coming up. All of you, you are invited. It's going to be at Waterfront. So it's going to be on Saturday, February 18, 2023 at 6 o'clock p.m. The location is 2930 Waterfront Parkway Drive, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46214. So I look forward to seeing my sister Tutu McCarthy. I look forward to seeing all the people in here who can be tapping in the player. Fafa, Titi Banks, Flo, Fatima Famule, my dear brother Didier, everybody, Celine Valentino, everybody, Jeremiah Chi. We look forward to seeing you at this 70th birthday, man. The woman can dance. So I show you some of the woman dance right now. You'll be like, what? The woman can ready down. But anyway, we'll save a dance for last. Yeah, we'll save a dance for last. So to my dear brother Ernest Madison, I want to say thank you for hosting us this on Saturday. Gentlemen, we just met at Onyx House and we had some real good conversations. We had fun and we ate some good food. His wife prepared some pretty good food for us. I know Jeremiah chasing my muscle now, envy me. Jeremiah, my muscle there, that 3 place I can bench, my brother. So that idiot. Didier, don't envy my muscle too, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thanks to everyone for joining us here today. You know, I want to say a very big thank you to Mr. Peter Howard. Mr. Peter Howard is one of the brother in this community who is very humble, very submissive, and it's unfortunate that members of the Liberian community reach out to him. Jeremiah laughing at it, and members of the Liberian community reach out to him and talk to him about not to appear because the perception and people thought you are going to go contrary to talking about the brands and talking about what to pay with what. And people thought he was going to be very assertive and causing man, causing power, but unfortunately, he have made himself clear. So far, we're looking at DDA. All right, I end the muscle with me. I'm married, go up. Married, the only man I know that can close me up so that one by y'all distract me today. You're already okay. I already coming in the show. Yeah, so you're distracting that you're payday. Married is the only one that can close me up. So we want to say to Mr. Peter Howell, thank you for showing up too. And let's plan the show, but tonight's show are going to be a little hot. The reason why we kept the co-host secret because we know want to, because we know regularly we're going to put shout out on our flyer. You're going to be like, oh, shout out, you can tell that Peter going to be cussing. So that's why we kept shout out for last, and we just wanted her to appear in the studio. And you see she and Peter are on the screen and discussing the issue as it unfolds. But surprisingly, we couldn't have it that way. But the next round, hopefully, we have this sorted out with Peter Mama explain to her what fashion police mean. Like we're talking about the old people too, not only the young people, the old people and the old man, they don't know it too. Let us also they don't know it. So say they know it, we'll reach out to them properly, we'll educate them, we'll tell them what fashion police mean. Maybe another young person, like maybe Thursday, we have the youth department here. The youth department will be here, Mr. Sa, when the summer, Brini Alpha, Roland Akwe, they all will appear here and talking about youth-related matters. So maybe in the youth-related matters, somebody might talk about the easier way to do some other thing. Maybe it will be going to the park and setting up games that people can pay dollar to participate in each of the games. Somebody might feel, oh, why she come to the Library Association program? They are paid dollar to come participate in game, but they will buy all the material from Amazon, bear race, air race, the other race. So if you put your dollar to go and have fun, it's like you enjoy yourself. When you go to the bowling alley, you pay for your shoes, you pay for your lane. Even if you didn't play, you're not carrying the balls home. You're leaving everything right there. You go to the play to go play pool, you put your $1 in, you play pool all day, you finish, your dollar living there. So if the community come up with programs that young people that we don't know and introduce something new, let's embrace it. Let's embrace it. Yeah, Jeremiah, we're working on that. We're working on that. But what we're doing this summer to launch a fitness program will be at the park. And where we can find our sisters, our mothers, and everybody can come. It will just run for 2 hours a day. So Saturday morning, they can just come and run for 2 hours. And we just do not only running, but basic workout, cardio, and whatever. will be introducing that program during the summer. So the youth department as well, I will work along with the youth department. I will volunteer my services too to do that program because I'm interested in people health and people physical fitness. So I've been doing that for years. I've been a trainer before, and I love doing it. So that's something that I do with passion. That what it helped me mentally. That's why I love to exercise. My wife knows me for that. So, well, I want to say thanks to everybody. Murray Goa as well. He wanted man where you get reminded to go to the gym. My sister Henrietta family, welcome again to the Logan's house. We want to say thanks to everyone for joining us. It has been a pleasing pleasure being here. And I want to say we look forward to Thursday. Thursday is going to be the youth department. Those are you who live in the Liberian community and you want to hear from the youth department. The youth department will be here. We have our dear brother, Mr. Sawanda Sama, who is the chairman on the youth department. We have our sister Brenny Appa, who is the co-chair, and we have our brother Roland Akwe, who controls the soccer team in this community. They will be here. They'll be talking about youth-related activities. If even my sister Fatima Family would love to make this show about the youth, she can also be part of the youth department discussions. The youth department will be coming up with so many good things for the community, and they'll be telling you of plans that they will be embarking on and how it depends on the community to help to execute those plans. And we are encouraging all young person. If you live in a community and the young people coming up with programs that will help to boost our community, they get involved. Even if the youth department set up an extra cash app account and say, listen, the youth department will be coming sometime to raise funds. You can put $1 here, you can put 50 cents here for to buy toy for the young children at the park. We're having program not to keep the children running all around. They can have their coloring book to be coloring. They put $1 inside our community here. The only player will not move on here so easily. Marquette, thank you for joining us, bro. So we've been here for some time. This was Peter's show, and surprise, unfortunately, it never happened. But we want to say on Thursday, let's join the youth department. Let's hear the youth-related matters. They'll be talking about issues confronting the young people and how can we solve some of the problems. And what are those things the young people will be looking out for from the youth department? I trust my able sister, Bernie Appa. I trust my dear brother, Mr. Arvin. Let me say Sawinda Samba, and my dear brother, Mr. Roland Akwe. They will all be here to talk about issues confronting the young people. But if you want to know the two best dressed at the inaugural ball on the 14th, don't look nowhere. The both of them are about to put a picture up here. They were the two best dressed at that program. There you go. The two best dressed at the inaugural program. So the people won the crown. Mr. Tomawula and Mr. Philip Seyuga Logan. They're the two people who won it. Jeremiah, you very I've been it. You why you go wear that kind of expensive coat, I'm about to get it, but the two best dressed at Tomawula, I feel like it's superior. So I want to say to everyone, thank you for joining us today. It was so awesome that you people came, and we look forward to seeing you people again. Cash flow, Murray, consistent, David Johnson, the rest of the other folks. We really truly appreciate you people. We look forward to seeing you people again next week. I say Thursday with the youth department. Let's support the youth department. Let's come up here and ask some necessary questions. Let's come with some recommendations to the youth department. How can we help to improve the young people department? And when the young people department having something and they invite us, let's support the young people department. The Bible says in the last day, your young man will see vision and your old man will dream dreams. Let's support the young people. They will be coming here, please. Thursday, they will be here. The youth department will be here to talk about issues confronting the young people and how can we fix it and plans they have coming up for the youth department. So let's join on Thursday. Let's join our brother Samba, and let's join our sister Brenny Alpha, and let's join our brother Roland Akwe. The youth department will be making their first appearance here. And let's join there and let's move this community forward. Let's help the young people. And later on, hopefully, who knows, the Ways and Means can come out too and talk about their plans for the community and how they intend to generate funds and what our programs will be coming up with. We'll be open as well to talk to the Ways and Means. We have other department we want to come up here. Maybe my sister Fatima in the future, she'll come up here and educate you as to your dues and how do you collect them and how do you pay them. Some of you that do not go to the meeting and you watch the show on YouTube, you watch the show on Facebook, we want to say thank you, and thank you. For tonight, please don't forget, like a dose. Not all that glitter is cool. Be careful as you walk out there. Watch your surrounding. Before you get in your car, look around. Before you enter your house, look behind you. I want to say good night. I love you all. I care about you. And bye-bye.